seems inevitable to me that Russian troops are going to move into eastern Ukraine. They're going to be provoked to do that. I also wonder if Israel will then attack Syria at the same time. Am I making a reasonable interpretation of events?
This is no man's land really for political analysis, because no one really knows which scenario is going to evolve. What is certain now is that Russia is operating on the basis of a very mature and wise policy. They're not jumping. No, they're taking their time. And when they act swiftly and firmly. They did so in Georgia in 2008 and gave the Zionist world a slap on its face that is still stinging to this day. They acted with brilliant diplomacy in Crimea and gave to the Zionists the most significant defeat they have ever experienced since the Zionist movement was created. They wouldn't like to hear these words from me, but this is Islamic eschatology speaking. And so Russia is on the road. So Russia is on the road, I believe, to teaching them a good lesson in Ukraine. But I think Russia is biding its time for the government in Ukraine to kill more and kill more and kill more and kill more, using the armed forces against their own citizens. When they have done enough, and Russia has warned them sufficiently, and you now have before the very eyes of the world, you have justification, moral justification for responding with force. It is then I would believe that Russia will show them an iron fist, and Russia will respond with such power and force and ferocity.
It seems to me that so much of our news is fabricated, false, put out to persuade public opinion, as if public opinion matters. And that is my question to you. It also seems that they act with unanimity, that they just don't care what the public believe. And why do they even bother to lie to us? Why do they even bother to be concerned about public opinion when they obviously can do whatever they want anyway?
It is a part of Dajal's strategy to seek to brainwash you. Our prophet said so, that he comes with a river and a fire, but his fire is a river and his river is the cool waters. His river is a fire and his fire is a river. So he has a PhD in deception. He seeks to brainwash you, to corrupt your capacity for proper thinking, so that he can get you on board his trade, supporting him, which is what happened when the General Assembly had to vote on Crimea. 50-something of them voted against Russia, supporting. All right? So they are very concerned about public opinion. That's why they take control of television, of newspapers, of the radio, the news media. Okay? They buy journalists. They pay journalists and so on. But all that they did, and they're planning for Crimea, was for the last 100 years. And at the end of the day, guess what happened? They planned their plan and Allah planned his plans.